Hi guys, welcome back to the Nerdy Dad Vlog. Today I have another unboxing for you. I know I previously unboxed the Blue Trunks Clubber Lang, which had the intense action pose look on his face. This is the Black Trunks Clubber Lang, and he has more of a reserved look on his face. If I can get the glare, there you go. So I will unbox this, and I will actually, let me go through the back and show you. So this is the Rocky 3 30th anniversary NECA collection. Um, and it's a really cool collection. The box is just really nice. Has this gold foil on the sides. Has the gold foil of Clubber Lang on the front. It has his name, has the title here, of course. Actually, I'm sorry, 40th anniversary. Wow. Okay, so I was way off. 40th anniversary of the of Rocky. No, actually, Rocky 3 is the 30th anniversary. The first Rocky is the 40th anniversary. If I'm wrong, and my glasses are fogged up because it's warm in here. Okay, so it also has this cool text on the back, which I can read to you really quickly. It says, Rocky battles his most powerful adversary yet, the ferocious Clubber Lang. After suffering a humiliating knockout at the hands of Clubber, it becomes apparent that Rocky has lost his edge. Considering hanging it all up, Rocky receives encouragement from an unlikely ally, his old nemesis Apollo Creed. With Apollo's help, Rocky regains the will to win and confronts Clubber in a grueling rematch for the title. So I still remember this. Remember watching this movie as a child. I think the only thing that I am missing out of this series, or actually, I would love to have out of this series, is the Apollo Creed. Because I can never get enough of Apollo Creed, especially after watching Creed movie. Having those figures would just be amazing. But this is great. It actually says Series 1 on the back, so maybe we'll get another series out of this NECA Rocky 3 collection. Who knows? But that would be awesome to have an Apollo Creed figure. So I'm going to open this up, and I will show you guys the figure. Okay, so I've got my handy dandy box cutter. I can't believe I said handy dandy, but just be very careful when you're cutting. Don't cut towards you, cut away from you. And oh, that slid out really easily, which is cool. Put the box over here. And we've got one twist tie, which is great because I hate twist ties. Like, I just really hate twist ties. So I pulled the twist tie out. Had bad experiences with twist ties. I actually broke a couple of figures. I don't know if it was, because I was really anxious to, or not really excited to get the figure out, and I just wanted to pull the figure out because of the twist tie, and it was holding it down, and the force of whatever. But it's just, I hate twist ties. They suck so bad. Anyways, I took the twist tie out and pulled the figure out, and he pops out rather easily. One thing I noticed really quickly is there's a couple of paint splotches on the trunks, and a few white splotches. It's barely noticeable, but if you look really closely, that's just a few splotches that I notice. Also on the boots too, a little, just a couple of paint splotches. If I hold the figure a little bit away from me, I won't be able to notice. So just a little nitpicking thing, but it's not something to be troubled about. The facial expression is pretty awesome. I know that I called the blue trunks Clubber Lang the intense one, but this is pretty intense as well. Um, yeah, so that's, I think this is during the stare down between him and Rocky, and yeah, that's pretty intense. That is pretty intense. Um, Another thing that I noticed is I do like the the matching black and white trim with the shorts. That's a good touch. The musculature is pretty awesome. If you watch my previous video about the blue trunks Clubber Lang, they added another layer of paint that helped the torso glisten a little bit to give the effect of sweat on this particular figure. This paint, the paint on it is actually matte, and they didn't add that glossy paint to make him glisten. So I think this is a really cool touch. And if you put this on shelf side by side by the blue trunks Clubber Lang, you will be able to notice the difference between the paint. The paint on the blue one, it reflects light because of the glossy paint, giving the effect of sweat. So this guy's dry, which is really cool. Another thing that I can think of is okay. So like before I actually bought these toys, I was worried about the thigh movement coming out of the hips, because I thought that they would not move at all, but they do. They're just hindered by the trunks, which are also molded plastic. They're not cloth. So that's not a problem for me. I don't mind that at all, because the trunks look great. They're sculpted really well. And if you're familiar with boxing at all, you slide your feet. You don't really kick up your knees like that. You slide throughout the whole ring, which is a cool touch. I don't mind that at all. I do like that they were able to put like a type of branding. You can see that. I can't get it to focus really well because I have it on selfie mode. I'm actually filming off my phone. I film all my videos on my phone, but the gloves, they say to wear, I believe. Oh, tough wear. I don't know why I said to wear. Tough wear. Okay, but yeah, they look really cool. They look like Everlast gloves. The articulation's pretty cool. The joints are pretty stiff. I will have to say that all NECA toys, when you first get them out of the packaging, they're pretty stiff. So you just have to be careful and be patient, wiggling the joints, because you don't want to break them. Another distinct feature that I can think of is, and I've never noticed this before on like Marvel Legends or like these 6-inch articulated figures, is they were able to cover up the point of articulation on the back. So the only other point of articulation for like the elbow is the pit of the elbow, which is a really cool effect, and it makes it look much more realistic. So you don't have that joint exposed. It's only in the pit of the elbow, and also in the knee, the pits of the knees. So you have full detailing of the knee bone. I don't even know what the name of the bone is, but the knee. So that's cool. I really like that. I also like that his calf muscles are popping out of the top of his socks. That's awesome. I like the musculature on his legs. I think that's really cool. And also, I can't get enough of how well they painted this figure. I mean, the hues of his skin tone, and also like the shading of like certain areas to give the effect of more musculature. I thought it was really awesome. I think it's great, and just the the paint choices and where they decide to put these hues of paint, I thought is a great idea and just a fantastic decision making on the part of the toy makers themselves. As far as posability, I think this figure has a lot of potential to make some great poses, especially if you take into context what type of figure it is, which is a boxing figure. If you know you're gonna have, if you have a boxing figure, you want to make boxing poses, of course. So this gives the range of articulation and posability to allow you to do that. And I know I said that the thighs don't move too far because of the hindrance of the shorts, but you can still pose his knees and pose his thighs far enough where you can give the effect of him being in a boxing stance. I don't know if, I forget if he was a southpaw or if he's right-handed, but just a quick pose. You know, you got to cover the jaw, cover the body. There you go. Oops, can't get the hand to get all the way close to the jaw, but close enough. I think it's if you work the angles with your toy photography, it will totally work. I think it will you'll be able to give that effect really easily. The most distinct thing that I can think of to illuminate about this figure is the face. I mean, the face detailing and sculpting is just top notch. The hair is just fantastic, but I cannot get over how awesome they detailed this face. I mean, if I wasn't aware of this figure, if I wasn't aware that this is a toy and I just took a picture of this toy and use the right filters, it could totally look like the real life Mr. T. So that's cool. Overall, I give this figure a 9.5 out of 10. Stuttering, sorry guys. 9.5 out of 10. I think the only problem that I had, and I'm a nitpicking person, and my glasses are steaming. I don't know why. Whatever. That there's a little paint splotches. I'm rubbing his crotch. Ew. Okay. So I'm paint splotches all over shorts, and then paint splotches all over his boxing shoes. So that's just a little thing that they need to tighten up. But other than that, it's just a fantastic figure. And if you have the Mr. T with blue shorts, and you put them side by side, it just gives you a great contrast of what they can do with the character. I really like these figures. I don't have the Rockies, just because I'm on a fixed budget, or actually I'm on a limited budget, of course, but had to get these guys, and they've been really good in my collection, and took me a while to unbox these, but I am unboxing these for you guys. So I hope you like it. Okay, so definitely check these out. These are probably, I don't know if these are in stores anymore, but definitely check these guys out. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please like. If you don't want to miss any of my other future videos, please subscribe. It'll definitely help out with the growth of this channel. Thank you guys.